Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be doing a recap of the celebrity news that happened in 2021, like I did last year. Well, not last year, yeah, I think I released the recap of 2020 celebrity news in 2021. I could look at it and be like, oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think I did, but like I'm doing a recap of 2021 celebrity news like I did with 2020 celebrity news. And yeah, and the video before this I did a recap of my life in 2021. Yeah. And so with that being said, okay, first and foremost, let's just all get this out there and agree Taylor Swift ruled 2021. And I will tell you what she did in the months she was like major in, if that makes sense. Like what she did the most in certain months. Start with January 2021. Emma Stone announced she was going to be a mom, her first baby. Looking at like when I was like looking for like news of like celebrity stuff that happened in 2021, I totally forgot she had a baby. I totally forgot. She had a baby and she was expecting. And then driver's license hit #1 on the Billboard charts. Yay for Miss Olivia Rodrigo. She was only 17 when that happened, I think. And then Biden officially became our president. Yay to getting Trump out of the White House. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to get political. Halsey announced her pregnancy. Okay, so she announced they were expecting. That's how I should do it. Jennifer Wayne from Runaway June got married. Brett Young and his wife announced they were expecting a baby girl, their second baby girl. Tyler Farr announced that him and his wife Hannah brought their first baby girl into the world. Mickey Guyton announced her baby boy into the world. February of 2021, Taylor Swift announced Fearless TV. She announced Fearless TV. Like as you can see, it says Fearless Taylor's version, and then it has like her outfits from the Fearless era. Yeah. And then Danielle Monáe, who played Trina in Victorious, announced she announced baby girl Ivory. Meghan Trainor announced baby boy. No, Danielle Monáe welcomed baby girl Ivory. Meghan Trainor welcomed baby boy Riley. They both had babies in February. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced they were expecting a baby girl. Alexa and Carlos Penavega announced they were expecting a baby girl. Big Time Rush reunited. Oh my god! Like it's just reunions are happening. First the Jonas Brothers, and then Big Time Rush. Like, oh my god! Like I'm just sorry. I'm gonna quote Janice right here from Friends. Oh my god. The Big Time Rush is back! And I'm currently watching the show Big Time Rush, and I'm on season 2. And I'm almost finished with season 2. I just watched the prom episode of season 2. Shailene Woodley got engaged. I totally forgot about that. Celebrities that don't have Instagram or like Twitter or social media and just like their sources like announce it to like publications, announce stuff like that, I kind of forget that stuff happened for them. And then March of 2021, Taylor won Album of the Year with Folklore at the Grammys. She is the first female and I think just the first female. I'm not sure about the first person, but definitely the first female to win 3 Album of the Years. She's done it with Speak Now, 1989, not Speak Now. She's done it with Fearless, 1989, and Folklore. Really good. Selena Gomez released her first Spanish project, an EP called Revelation. I don't have a Spanish accent, so I can't say it correctly. But you guys know it. I will a picture right there. And let me tell you, I love Selena singing in Spanish. Like, it just brings me so much. Like, yes, I love her English stuff, but like Taki Taki and I Can't Get Enough. And then I couldn't get enough of her singing in Spanish. And then she releases an EP of her Spanish music. And I'm like, yes, queen, go for it. Yes, I love her. Driver's License was was number 1 for 8 weeks. Go, Miss Olivia Rodrigo. Bethany Hamilton announced she welcomed another baby boy in February, but she announced it in March 2021. Nathan Kress had baby girl number 2. Ashley Tisdale welcomed a baby girl. Jason Derulo announced he and girlfriend were expecting, and it was a boy. Emma Stone welcomed baby girl. Ariana Grande was announced to be on The Voice. I didn't watch The Voice, but when Ariana Grande like lost like her people in the finale, I was kind of bummed for her because like I kept on seeing like these interviews, like her being like, "Oh my god, I love my team so much," and I just love Ariana Grande, and I was like super bummed when that happened. Granger Smith announced he and wife are expecting their 4th baby, and it was a boy. April 2021, Fearless TV came out. Fearless TV came out. The first of 6 re-recordings Taylor Swift will do. And let me tell you, my favorite vault song from Fearless TV is Mr. Perfectly Fine. And one of my least favorites on the album is You Belong With Me. It just sounds different from the stolen version, and I hate to say this, it makes me feel like a fake Swiftie, but I prefer the stolen version. But I will listen to the stolen version on a CD. So on YouTube, on Spotify, like so it doesn't get streams. I will listen on a CD because I am old fashioned and I love listening to stuff on CDs and I love watching stuff on DVDs. Who played Selena in Once Upon a Time announced a baby girl. Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin announced they had a baby boy. Like Brenda Song, who played London in the Sweet Life series, like the hotel one and the On Deck, and then Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. They've been together since 2017, and they had a baby. They're one of those couples that don't really use like social media, if use it at all. And so like when I heard the news that they announced a baby, not announced a baby, that they had a baby, I was very shocked and confused because like I don't know, like it also is just like an odd pairing. Like the guy from Home Alone is with London. Kevin from Home Alone is with London. And Rydell Lynch welcomed their baby boy. He's so cute. Rachel Platten, who sings Fight Song, announced she was expecting baby girl number 2. Sean, who played Robin in Once Upon a Time, announced he was expecting baby number 3 with his wife. J-Lo and A-Rod broke up. May 2021, Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift met, and they gave us this iconic photo. Ellie Goulding welcomed her first child. Liam Pinnock from Little Mix announced she was pregnant. Danielle Fishel announced pregnancy with baby number 2. Alexa Penavega and Carlos welcomed baby girl. Perry Edwards is pregnant. Friends reunion finally happened. We were promised this in 2020, but because of the dang pandemic, we had to wait until 2021. But then the secrets we found out, we found out David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston had actual crushes on each other. But because she was married and they made a pact to not get together on the show, things never quite worked out for them. And it's just knowing that Rachel and Ross in real life liked each other, just. And then Ariana Grande got married. Love that for her. KJ Apa and his girlfriend announced they were pregnant. Raylan announced she was pregnant with a baby girl. Thomas Rhett and his wife announced they were pregnant with a baby girl. Sour by Olivia Rodrigo got released. Let me tell you my top songs from that album. Brutal. Good for You. I think that's all. I'll listen to the singles the most. Good for You, Brutal, Driver's License, Traitor, and Deja Vu. I will listen to the singles, but my top 2 are Brutal and Good for You. I would sing those, but I don't know how copyright really works. So yeah. In 2021, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry welcomed their baby girl. James Michael Tyler, who played Gunther on Friends, passed away from cancer. It's really sad. I was wondering why he couldn't be there in person for the Friends reunion, because if you watched it, he was there virtually and he said hello, and I was just wondering why wasn't he there? What happened? And then I heard he had cancer, and that was Rachel was his lobster, but he wasn't Rachel's lobster, if that makes sense. Because Rachel could be his soulmate, but he's not necessarily Rachel's soulmate, if that makes sense. Cardi B announced she was pregnant. Chris Lane welcomed his baby boy into the world. July 2021. Anna Maria, who was in Camp Rock, and Hannah Montana welcomed baby girl. Halsey welcomed the baby boy. Kate Todd, who played Erica in My Babysitter's the Vampire, welcomed her baby girl. It's just crazy when when people from your childhood they grow up and they get married and they have kids. Yes, I know it's a normal life thing, but it's just weird and crazy when the people you watch when you're children grow up and you kind of grow up with them if they're around your age. And just when I told her she announced she was pregnant and she had her baby girl, it was just when did you get married in the first place? It's just crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. Jenna, who played Tina in Glee, got married. So excited for her. Naomi Cook of Runaway June got married. Ashley Monroe of Pistol Annie's got diagnosed with cancer. Super sad. I heard she was in round 3 of chemo, I want to say. Don't hold me to that because I'm not sure. I don't remember what type of cancer she has, and I don't know what round of chemo she's on, but I think it's round 3, not sure. Britt Young and his wife announced their baby girl. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani got married. Sorry, I'm a Blake and Miranda person. So like seeing him with Gwen and that they got married. I'm a Blake and Miranda shipper over Blake and Gwen because they're trash in my opinion. And Blake is on his third marriage, and I see the third marriage being like Ross, where he just gets divorced, and then he's just Blake with 3 divorces. Or like Blake, the divorcinator, or like whatever Ross is calling himself. August of 2021, Taylor Swift announced Red Taylor's version. Let's go! Red Taylor's version! And then Granger Smith welcomed the baby boy. Ben Affleck got back together. J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck. Oh my god. Jenny from the Block is certainly back. And then now we are in September of 2021. Taylor released Wildest Dreams, Taylor's version. Garrett Clayton from Teen Beach Movie got married. Jennifer Lawrence is pregnant. And I knew that she was pregnant from like September when like she first announced it, or like a source close to her announced it. But she was recently at an event like last month or like late November. I'm not sure. And people are just now finding out. I'm like, where were you when a source close to her announced this a couple months ago? Like, Rihanna returned to the Met Gala, and let me tell you, she looks so comfy in her outfit. Cardi B welcomed her baby boy. Kylie Jenner announced her second pregnancy. October 2021, Marla, who played Gina in Full House, announced pregnancy of baby number 3. Darren Criss, who played Blaine in Glee, is expecting a baby. So excited for him. Taylor Swift did go out and she did dress up for Halloween, and she was Squirrel, and she captioned the post, "Can't talk right now. I'm doing hot squirrel crap." And then November, let me tell you, Taylor Swift just owned November with Red TV. Like Fearless, like got its attention, but like Red, Taylor's version, got its attention. Like Red TV was announced. Taylor was on SNL. She was on Seth Meyers' show. She was on Jimmy Fallon. She released a music video for I Bet You Think About Me. She released a short film with Dylan O'Brien and Sadie Sink. For All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version, Chef's Kiss. I'm really obsessed with the SNL performance. Like, I think that's my favorite Taylor Swift performance ever. It's definitely my favorite SNL performance, but like my favorite Taylor Swift performance ever. Like, I love the one where she started for like The Man. I can't remember like what award show that was for, but I love that. There's a Highway Don't Care with Keith Urban and Tim McGraw. There's stuff from the Rep Tour, like what's it called? Babe with Sugarland, when they do the step back for Babe, that just sends me. And then This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. I love that at the end of the Rep Tour. Those are like my top Taylor Swift performances, just top tier. Blake Lively made an Instagram post that says there's not a lot going on, and us Swifties know that since she's friends with Taylor Swift, not a lot going on means a lot is going on. Because Taylor Swift said not a lot going on before she released Folklore, and then she said not a lot going on before she released Evermore. And so just she had her friend saying not a lot going on in an Instagram post. It just sent Swifties into a mad frenzy. Like, what is going on, Miss Swift? And Scarlett, who played Nora in The Vampire Diaries, she's expecting twins. Thomas Rhett and his wife welcomed baby girl number 4. Tay of Maddie and Tay, now she's expecting a baby girl. Colleen Ballinger welcomed twins. And let me tell you, seeing her so heartbroken of her twins in the NICU, I felt so bad for her. Like her twins, like one of her twins was there for like 5 weeks. That he came home on her oldest son's birthday. And then her daughter came home like the week of Christmas. And just seeing her so heartbroken of like how she felt bad for leaving her son at home while she had to go to see her other children at the NICU. And then when she was home with her other child, she felt guilty for not being with her children in the NICU. And it was just so rough seeing her so upset over it. Taylor Lautner got engaged. Jacob got engaged. Like Taylor Lautner got engaged. Jessica Garcia, who played Willow in Liv and Maddie, is pregnant. The scam is over. Anybody from like a couple years ago, we used to watch a live show together on YouTube. We called it the scam or the sham, and let me tell you, it's finally over. The scam, the sham Mila, is over. People are like, oh, I was so shocked. Sean and Camila broke up. I'm like, I called it. Like, people I was friends with, still I'm friends with, we called it when they got together. When Senorita was at like the height of his fame, we called it that they were going to break up. We just thought it was going to be sooner than later. But like, it's not a shock that they broke up. Selena Gomez got nominated for her first Grammy. When Selena Gomez got nominated for her first Grammy, I was like, hold up, wait, what? Because I thought for sure at least Lose You to Love Me from her album Rare got a nomination, because that song, my heart aches for her. Like, I feel so bad for her. And to hear that this was her first Grammy nomination just shocked me, baffled me, left me speechless. But applause to her for her first Grammy nomination, and it's for her EP Revelation. And then another Grammy news. Taylor Swift is nominated for Album of the Year again with Evermore. And if she wins this, she will be the first person in back-to-back years to win Album of the Year. If she wins this, she will be making Grammy history again, like she did in 2021. And it's like, when she won in 2021, she made history for being the first female to have 3 albums of the year. And if she wins this year, she'll be the first person ever, I believe, to have won album of the year in back-to-back years. Like, Adele won for back-to-back albums with like 21 and 25, I believe. But Taylor Swift will be the first one to win back-to-back years for album of the year. In December of 2021, Olivia announced her Sour Tour. Tickets went sold out like really fast. People having trouble with tickets. Kimberly Perry of Band Perry got married. Taylor Swift turned 32 and she's feeling 32, like 22, but like instead of she's feeling 22, she's feeling 32. Jordan Fisher announced him and his wife are expecting a baby boy. Not a baby boy. They're expecting a baby. I don't remember what it is, but they're expecting a baby. And just his name, C-Cat, and what's his name? Holden. C-Cat from Teen Beach Movie and Holden from Liv and Maddie. Just think he's married and he's expecting a baby. Just the same way I felt about Kate Todd and Brenda's song and Macaulay Culkin. Like, stop growing up and making me feel old. David Henry announced he was expecting baby number 3 with his wife. Baby number 3. They had a baby in December of 2020, I think. And I was like, I swear that kid was like 2. Like, 2020 and 2021 just kind of blur together. And so just like that his son turned 1 and then he's expecting baby number 3. It's just like I thought the kid was 2, not 1. And then Kane Brown secretly welcomed and announced baby girl number 2 with his wife. And then Betty White sadly passed away on December 31st, a couple weeks shy of her 100th birthday. And I never watched Golden Girls, but like I knew she was an icon. And I knew she must be protected. Like that's just what I knew. And she passed away the day before the New Year's. Just broke my heart. Some other stuff I forgot. I was doing so good. Some other stuff I forgot to put. Vanessa Morgan, who plays Tony in Riverdale, and who played Sarah in my Babysitter's an Empire. She welcomed her baby boy in January. And then Scarlett Johansson welcomed baby boy this year. So glad for her. And KJ Appa also had his kid this year. And that's the celebrity news that I kept up with. I'm sure there's others that I forgot. Comment them down below. Or don't. And with that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for sticking around through all my snafus, all my rambling, all my talking. If you like this type of content, you can go watch my 2020 roundup. You can go watch my 2021 year review for me. You can go watch my 2020 year review for me. I got videos of stuff to review. And then hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to this channel because there's more content coming to you this month. And I will see you guys in the next video, whether that be next week or next month. But there is plenty of content coming to you guys.